Hi, I'm Il-Gong Kim, who is a professor at Sendai University. First of all, I sincerely congratulate you on your hosting the 2020 Smart Policing Convergence International Symposium. In addition, I think it's an infinite honor to come to make a presentation in front of brilliant scholars at home and abroad, and hope it will be a venue for various information exchanges. My presentation theme of today is Smart Policing and RBSS, mean recognition of better security system in Japan. In relation to Japan's crime prevention, I aim to make a presentation on crime occurrence trends and JSSA's RBSS recognition system. Our table of contents is composed of four paragraphs as you see. First, it includes crime prevention and the status of crime in Japan. Second, it comes to consideration for installation of crime prevention facilities. Third, it is Japan's RBSS recognition system. Fourth, it includes conclusion and implications. All the countries of the world are making a great effort for crime prevention in order to minimize the occurrence of crime. However, it is really that crime continues to take place. Especially, a serious social issue is emerging according to the frequent occurrence of crime targeting children and women as the socially weak for recent years. Furthermore, a crime was indicated to still occur despite recently mobilizing traditional anti-crime methods such as the police and security patrol, system installation, etc. For that reason, even the application scope is being expanded as the importance of CPTED is emphasized. According to the announcements of CEPTED Research Information Center, CEPTED was reported to have greatly contributed to crime prevention, while the principle of crime prevention in residential district receives attention. With the focus on physical environmental improvement based on Newman's defensive space theory, equivalent to the first generation crime prevention. Also, the second generation septet was mentioned to be noted that recognize a problem of first generation septet, expands to application scope, and it stressed the importance of the interest and participation from local residents. That is to say, it implies that the community participation leads to being available for being settled the second generation septet and further giving direct indirect help to crime prevention such as violence. Still, I think that the future development of coronarity industry will be lead to the betterment in security environment and to the contribution to creating the more complete crime prevention environment as the physical environment, which is the primary septet, result in being further developed. The following include the trend and arrest rates of criminal crime in Japan. The left graph corresponds to the trend and arrest rate of criminal crimes from 1996 to 2019. The bar graph is number of crime by type. The gray line is the arrest rate. It can be known that the number of crime is dwindling every year, and that the incidence of crime significantly reduced in 2019 compared to the year in 2002, which shows the highest occurrence count. The right graph is the arrest rate in a situation of having been aware of crime. It shows a decreasing trend too. Moreover, the arrest rate in both graphs appear to repeat a slight lights, and maintenance. Let's come to the intrusion crime type and method trend. Number one, an intrusion type is being possessed the whole by empty house, burglary, and stealthy infiltration crime. Number two to four, the greater part of an intrusion from an intrusion method appeared to have intended in an open door stays or a window breakage. Number five, also examined by intrusion time zone. The largest number of intrusions took place from midnight to 4 a.m. Number six, the time of coming to give up crime after intrusion was indicated to be the last within 2 to 5 minutes. The following graph indicates Japan's private security industry and crime occurrence trend. The left graph shows the number of guards and the change in the number of crime. The right graph corresponds to the number of facility subjects to electronic security and the progress in the number of introduced. Both sides, it appeared to be decrease the number of crime occurrence according to an increase in the number of guards and target facilities. Next is a graph regarding Japan's crime prevention facility market size. Japan's crime prevention facility market scale is about 1.255 trillion yen. A market type is divided into three things, such as electronic security business, equipment manufacturing, and construction equipment business. Among the rest, the electronic security business and equipment manufacturing are accounting for 93.4% of the whole market. A field of taking up the major importance in the equipment manufacturing business was shown to be an imaging monitoring device. In this way, while a crime prevention equipment market is being grown every year, can be analyzed to contribute to a rising consumers' demand and to the crime prevention. Especially what is being used the most for crime prevention includes CCTV, video storage apparatus, and security light. But it is not that all the anti-crime equipment devices are playing an anti-crime role in terms of crime prevention. A crime comes to mainly occur at a dark night or in a momentary or unspecified situation. As you see in a picture, CCTV or video storage apparatus with low definition and low function has a noticeable drop in function, even if being installed, thereby bringing about the improper result in crime prevention function. Plus, a security lamp will be the most efficient equipment for the right night crime prevention. As you see in the left graph, a major time zone where robbery crime increasing was indicated to be from 20 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the dark night. Accordingly, a rule of security light can be mentioned to be important more than anything. Seeing the right picture, it is a situation available for confirming the importance of a security lamp once more. Anybody wants to install sufficient lighting, but really will be not so. The significance of security equipment for crime prevention is a factor anybody is perceiving. But the performance of crime prevention equipment which is actually installed can be said to fail to reach the level that we expect in reality. Therefore, JSSA made the standard of recognition suitable for crime prevention in terms of three equipments, such as security camera, image recording apparatus, and security light, with the most importance and high implication and frequency. in order to guard people and things concerning the crime prevention target facility and is executing RBSS from 2008 so that the controlling device can be used safely through screening. With regard to the approved equipment, RBSS certification mark can be used. Still, there is no compulsory recognition of device. Also, in the installation of crime prevention equipment, the association that realized the importance is implementing expert training, education, and qualification examination together for the installation of equipment that crime prevention facility officer. And to make safe security environment through crime prevention, the regulation and the recognition can be said to be necessary for the function and the installation of anti-crime equipment. This figure corresponds to the consideration for installation of anti-crime equipment by crime prevention place that JSSA is perceiving. The occurrence of crime in the outdoor shopping district is dwindling every year, but the late night crime appears to mount. Tropical crime types include robbery, vending machine, scribble, flying tipping, and arson. Accordingly, in consideration of this situation, JSSA is presenting the performance criteria for installation and facilities. As for the anti-crime equipment device, as you see in the right figure. Next, come to a parking lot. Crime types as the crime against vehicle include car theft, theft of valuables, cash theft in a fee calculator, and vehicle damages. Considering this situation, JSSA is suggesting the performance criteria for installation and facilities as for a security light, CCTV, and video storage apparatus as shown on the right. Next is convenience store. A robbery of a 24-hour convenience store is not being reduced in comparison with other crime types. The time zone of major occurrence was shown to be from 2 to 5 a.m., when people are rare. Crime types include commodity theft, robbery, vandalism, damage to boat, and wheeled bicycle theft. In considering of this situation, JSSA is proposing the performance criteria for installation and facilities regarding the anti-crime equipment device, as shown on the right. Next is a financial institution. A robbery case targeting financial institution and post office is being seen very rarely in Japan. However, a crime continues to be shown. Crime types include robbery, remittance fraud, cash withdrawal using a forged card, and robbery against a cash transport vehicle. Considering this situation, JSSA is suggesting the performance criteria for installation and facilities as for anti-crime equipment device, as shown on right. A financial institution can be mentioned to be most sensitive to standard for crime prevention facilities and the standard for performance. Next is housing. It is not too much to say that most crime of being happen routinely take place in housing. Examine crime types. They are diverse such as sneak thieving, infiltration, mail defraudation, crime in elevators, car theft, motorcycle theft, and theft of valuable in a vehicle. Housing is a facility with the occurrence of various crimes according to offense caused by the absence of residents during the day and by many residents stay at night. In considering of this situation, JSSA is presenting the performance criteria for installation and facilities. As for the anti-crime equipment device, as shown on the right. Above all, families at various ages are living. Thus, it can be said to be facilities that gives the greatest importance to safety. Next is RBSS in Japan. The following include the detail of recognizing technology on RBSS security camera. To receive the recognition of RBSS, there is regulation as saying of needing to be made on the basis of 11 types of common function and 12 types of advanced function. Among secret camera with 288 forms that were made in accordance with the standard for the years in 2018, 177 modes received the recognition of RBSS. In particular, the advanced function is prescribing diverse function of being demanded for crime prevention, thereby having appeared to be great helpful for arresting a criminal through identify information according to occurrence of crime, as well as crime prevention. 12 types of advanced functions are as follows. Minimum subject illumination, zero lux environmental image capability, power weight, dome type camera impact durability, high speed magnification of object, camera unify, field noise reduction, high pixel, all requires outdoor use, 4K resolution, advanced security function, simultaneous multiple in vision. Next is a digital storage device. It's a device that stores a video transmitted from a security camera. It is a very meaningful device, even if being not exposed to the outside. Like a security camera, JSSA has stipulated 13 types of common function and 11 types of advanced function that are demanded for the recognition of RBSS regarding digital image storage system. Among 76 forms of digital storage devices, which were manufactured in accordance with the standard for the year in 2018. 28 modes received the certification of RBSS. 11 types of the advanced function include high density recording ratio, extending recording media, voice record, recording media, recording on scalability, frame recording, high definition, advanced security function, extension of recording device for IP response, 4K resolution, simultaneous multiple in a vision, power weight. Next is a security light. It is mainly composed of LED security lamp. The regulations for the recognition of RBSS are being made, such as input capacity of LED lamp, source of characteristics of light according to the installation interval, automatic lightning function, and manufacturing materials. JSSA issued the certification mark of mention with Excellent Crime Prevention (CP) based on application and examinations as for mention that installed the crime prevention equivalent with the recognition of RBSS as inspected in the above. NCP is the abbreviation of crime prevention. It is recognized for 5 years after being issued. Following this, the period of recognition comes to be extended after passing through the re-examination of crime prevention facility function. Through this, a constructor and executor can be received the recognition called the safe facility from crime by residents. The warlords may have a sense of safe as saying of being able to live securely from crime. In addition, even the recognition of CP on key and lock devices is being recently promoted. The recognition of CP mentioned is progressive in order of recognition application, recognition regulation, the diligence examination, judgment of inspection, issuing a written recognition under the presence of expert for the association or for the construction-related association. The following photo is the picture that shows the CP mention recognition screening process. Moreover, as mentioned in presentation data number 15, JSSA is applying the system of crime prevention facility officer who has the specialized capability in order to install RBSS equipment. Education and qualification examination on the installation of crime prevention equipment leads to making it available for installing crime prevention facility more perfectly and safely. The following are conclusion and implication on this presentation. I think that JSSA's RBSS recognition system corresponds to the first generation crime prevention environment and design element. It is a situation that diverse attempts are being made for the second generation setup that is more perfect. However, the crime prevention capability is thought to be possibly to be further intensified through arranging the regulation or reinforcement of technology and performance on crime prevention equipment like RBSS recognition system. Along with JSSA's existing RBSS regulations, JSSA is seeking for the digital lock device, the crowding pattern of visual data, the enforcement of qualification training, and the strength in linkage with the related agencies aiming at a more complete crime prevention, especially as part of pursuing the expansion in the target facilities. More effort is being made for arranging the regulations of RBSS recognition system for crime prevention of child care facility. Local governments and the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism in Japan came to be capable of seeking to strengthen children's safety and crime prevention as the child care facility received the recognition of RBSS. JSSA came to be able to receive the administrative and operational support through solidifying a connection with the related agencies. Henceforth, Japan's RBSS recognition system is expected to be likely to further expand its target for crime prevention. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any questions, please send them to my email address. Thank you.